Hello everyone. Welcome back to Shiksha Proficient Academy by Sakshi Ma'am. Today in our video, we will look at part 1 of story writing, that is introduction. This topic is tricky for some students, whereas for others it is very easy. So today, before beginning, let's look at what is a story. A story is a piece of fiction that narrates a chain of related events. To some, it is like a picture capturing a series of events of particular time frame and using words to help recreate it in the minds of the reader. Let's look at the marking scheme first. So for CBSE board, it comes for 10 marks, whereas for SSC board, it is for 5 marks. The question comes for 5 marks. And for SSC board, they have to write for 80 to 100 words, whereas for CBSE board, you are supposed to write for 200 to 250 words. Let's look at the format. Many students want to ask about the format. I must tell you, it is the easiest of all. You write a title and then the paragraphs, 2 or 3 paragraphs, depending upon the word limit of the question. That's it. It has no special format. You write the title and then you begin your story. Next, how to attempt this question. This is really very important. So we will see how to attempt this question. I'll tell you few points. Let's begin with first one. First point is, you will be given either the beginning words or the ending words on which to base your story. So in the question, you will be either given how to start it from the lines to begin it, or they will give you the ending. You have to write the entire story based on the ending. Next point, with the help of given words, use your imagination and creativity to develop your story. Now you have to develop this story according to your imagination. You are free to imagine the scenarios in your mind, script the story in your head, and then you start writing. Next, the story should be short and well organized. Because we are also given a word limit, we should make it short, it should be well organized, it should go in a proper order. The sequence of events in the story should flow naturally and easily in their order of occurrence. It should not be like you are mentioning the twist in the beginning and the climax in the middle and the beginning in the end. The order should flow naturally. It should look like the story is going smoothly. It should not be like you remembered the point later on and then you are adding it again. The story should be short because the examiner will not have too much time to spend on your paper. So please make sure that you write according to the word limit. The names of characters, events, places, situations, etc. must be included in your story. You cannot only mention the adjectives for the places and characters, like you cannot always mention the dark person or the friend 1 or friend 2. You must give them names. Write your story in such a way that you draw readers' attention, and in your way, try to convey a positive message through your story. Next, we come at points to remember. First point is, have a clear theme. Prepare the theme in your mind before you start writing. You must know the storyline in your head before writing it on the paper. Don't have too many characters. If you include too many characters, you yourself might get confused as well as you can confuse the examiner while reading the story. Stick to the word limit and maintain your focus. Don't go haywire around and rush around the bushes. in the story, maintain your focus, write appropriately. Story must always be in a past tense. Yes, you must maintain the past tense. Exception is when you add dialogues in direct speech, then you can add tense in present tense. Write moral of the story only if it is asked in the question. If it is not asked, please do not write moral of the story. Check for grammar and spellings because they carry marks. Try to write stories without fictional or supernatural characters. Characters such as zombies, vampires, superhero, aliens, or such kind of. Please don't write such kind of stories which have these characters. Try to write some matured story because examiner is expecting you to do that. Don't forget to give your story a suitable title. Title carries marks. You are free to write the title the way you want. You can decide the title first and then write the story, or you can write the story first and then decide the title appropriately. In my further videos, I will be explaining you more on this topic and you will have a clearer ideas with samples and more information. So please stay tuned. Till then, like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon and follow us on other social media platforms. Thank you for watching.